You may have heard that there are some new streams happening in our Mission in Action Fund, and today we have Father Mick with us, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about a new stream which we're doing, which is remote regional parishes. So Father Michael, can you tell us a little bit about the purpose of this stream?
Good, sure, Matt. And I think it's really exciting. You know, we've been blessed in a beautiful way, and it's our chance to try to help people. And there's so many people that need help, and we've decided that one of the groups that need help are the struggling remote parishes of Australia, those in our back doors, basically in our backyards. And so that's the area that we're talking about here, that we're going to try to help.
Okay. And to help them, are we going to be asking parishioners to donate to this cause?
No. As it's been pointed out already, part of what we've done with the resources that we've been gifted with is create this Mission in Action Fund. And we've got different streams that are helping different groups. And this is a new stream, as you mentioned, and we're trying to use that so that the support will be coming from this Mission in Action Fund.
And I've heard that we've already selected a parish. Can you tell us what the parish is?
Sure, we've selected Streaky Bay, Sejuna. It's their remote parishes in South Australia.
Streaky Bay Sejuna is a parish on the northwestern tip of the Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. Their parish priest, Father Steve Ardell, actually did his initial formation with the Salesians before going on to be a diocesan priest. They have 4 churches covering several hundred kilometres, including communities all the way across to the Western Australia border, and their income barely covers their expenses. They have several structural issues badly needing repair. In fact, one of the churches has had to close until the work is done. The Port Pirie diocese covers most of South Australia, and it too is not in a financial position to assist their parishes. We've spoken with Father Steve, and he and his financial team are naturally thrilled by the assistance we will provide. They have also advised their parishioners, who are also very excited and grateful. One parishioner said to Father Steve, "It's like a little miracle," to which he responded, "No, it is a very big miracle." We've heard even more that things are already underway and help has already been given. Can you tell us some of the things that have already been done to help out Streaky Bay?
Sure, we've been in correspondence with their parish finance group, and we're talking about helping the basic maintenance of their buildings and their parishes. And so, you know, things like gutters and windows and carpets and being really old buildings, there's always an issue of asbestos, and they need to have asbestos removal, and also the roofing is an issue. And so we've helped them in little ways in those areas.
If they have so many churches that need maintenance, is it something they should consider maybe closing some of them down?
Sure, that's a big question. It's a big question. But like, they're communities of people, often a long way away from each other, and the church is the sort of the physical binding of that community, and so it's their decision, not our decision, to say you should close this or should close that. And like, think of it in the context of our communities. Like, we have a community here at Engadine, and we also have the community at Heathcote. And you could say, well, we should close Heathcote Church down and just make everybody come to Engadine. Well, I think a lot of our parishioners would, especially the parishioners of Heathcote, would protest. And it's the idea. The ideal is for each community to have their own physical structure, and in this case, their physical church.
Awesome. So, how long is this help going to be? Is it a long-term, short-term thing?
It is a long-term thing. It's to help them to get back up to a standard that nurtures their communities. And so, it'll be a long-term thing of trying just to help up the standard of their churches again, by supporting them in the maintenance and even sometimes even the running costs.
Some gifts have been sent to Streaky Bay from our parish, including some blankets from our knitting group, rosary beads from our rosary bead makers, and also a handmade cross, which has already been hung up in one of the churches next to a statue of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. We're looking for ways to strengthen our connection to Streaky Bay. you'll notice that they will be added to the prayers of the faithful on a quarterly basis. And if you have any other ideas on how to improve that connection, we'd love to hear from you. And finally, if you find yourself in the area of South Australia, we encourage you to drop in, attend a Mass and say hello.